About Bank of America, they're reducing overdraft fees for their customers, and fees will be cut from $35 to $10 for non-sufficient funds or when a check bounces starting in May. The bank is also getting rid of two smaller fees. It'll no longer allow customers to overdraft accounts at the ATM and will eliminate the $12 charge when the bank automatically moves money from one account to another to avoid an overdraft. Now, all of this culminating in a monumental $75 million settlement. Bank of America has now agreed to pay for its extracting of those overdraft fees.
Well, the 2018 class action federal lawsuit was finalized today, and our Queen City News chief legal correspondent Seema Iyer here was the only reporter in the courtroom. Seema, what types of complaints here are in that lawsuit by the plaintiffs?
Okay, there were a lot of complaints, but I thought the best way to explain this to everybody is talk about one of the real-life complainants, and this is Ms. Morris. She tried to pay her online bill for her credit card. It was a $60 bill. Okay, she tried to pay this through her checking account. But Ms. Morris didn't have enough money in her checking account, so Bank of America rejected her payment request, charged Ms. Morris a $35 fee. 3 days later, same transaction process by Bank of America, and again, they rejected that payment attempt, and again charged poor Ms. Morris another $35 fee. Then, yet again, 5 days later, guys, same transaction gets processed by Bank of America. This time, they pay the transaction and charge Ms. Morris a $35 overdraft fee. So the bottom line is Ms. Morris, one of the plaintiffs, she ends up paying $115. This is the 35 plus the 35 in the insufficient funds fees, plus the $35 for the overdraft fees. And this is all $115 for a $60 credit card payment. And guys, there are so many examples of this. This is this complaint was actually resubmitted 3 times, but this is just one.
Just
this could happen to all of us.
Of a lot. You're talking about this class action included 5 million customers, so there are plenty of similar complaints. Is that why the Bank of America lawyers had no objection here to this?
Can you believe this?
And the question, too, is, so what's the final settlement? Because when you talk about all these numbers and all these overdraft fees, I mean, that can really mess up somebody's bank account. Not only all the other charges that you have coming in when you pay your bills online, that this can just, be a big mess.
Right, and this is part of the reason why there was no objection. So let's break it down for everybody. So the lead plaintiff, now, just to be clear, there was one lead plaintiff attorney, but this person was part of 5 law firms. There were 5 separate law firms, and in court today, there were about 10 lawyers on the plaintiff's side. He made a PowerPoint presentation. There was only 2 Bank of America lawyers. They didn't object, but this is the bottom line settlement. The amount that we keep talking about is $75 million because that's actually like the payout amount for the plaintiffs. However, we're going to have to minus $25 million in attorneys' fees. Yes, $25 million for the lawyers.
They always win.
Well, and Seema Iyer's chosen the wrong profession, but that's a sidebar. Okay, and then now the other big ticket item is the $318 million in savings. And the plaintiff's lawyer explained that that $318 million was really the heart of this case because as a part of the settlement, Bank of America will stop imposing those multiple fees, which ultimately saves customers $5.3 million a month and $318 overall. So in the law books, when we look back on this, what they're really talking about is that 318 plus 75. So today in court, they keep saying 393. That's a total amount, which could really make this a historic case.
Oh, absolutely. So the Bank of America attorneys, they did not object. Did they comment afterward?
And did they make a statement?
They did not. They were both very nice, by the way, and they were nice to each other. So they didn't make a statement to give us a comment, but the plaintiff's lead counsel, Mr. Dewitt, and I hope I'm not saying his name wrong, but he was really nice, and he said that basically that he was pleased with this. This was a good thing for bankers out there, and he's hoping that positive ramifications in the banking industry will result. We shall see.
Yeah, we shall see, and I know you'll stay on top of that. Seema Iyer, legal correspondent. Thank you so much.
And you're also seeing other banks follow suit.
I hope so. Yeah. I really hope this does start a trend, guys.
See.